My name is Avi Darangor.
Hello, I'm Jillian Batchelor.
I'm Richard Lee.
Hi, my name is Michelle Stiles.
My name is Michael Bennett.
Hi, I'm Conrad Donovan.
Hi, this is Amber. I am with Tim Zimmerman.
Talk and realizing why I do the things that I do and what is the root of those things. And understanding that a lot of things that are completely not related to business actually at the end affect my business. So getting down to the root of those things and solving them and working through them in return improves the business, my mindset towards the business, my approach towards it, and my overall outlook on things. He can touch on all aspects of business. You need organizational stuff, he could do that. You need marketing, he could do that. You need therapy, you got it.
To increase my ranking amongst other agents in the city, and Tim helped me to push through that and push through the boundaries I was setting with myself, and help me to achieve those goals and exceed those goals. And I'm very excited about this upcoming seminar with upon manifestation.
I decided to take the course, and within a couple of weeks I got 3 times my investment back. And
he's been working with me, helping me align some of my thoughts, teaching me relaxation techniques, teaching me health techniques. It's been really fun. Tim's got a consummate reader, a consummate studier of so many things. I keep continually being overwhelmed by his knowledge of the human body, the human spirit, what motivates us, what doesn't motivate us, what works, what doesn't work. Of course, I'm as different as anybody, and he's even keyed into some of the things that make me quite uncomfortable, but you know, if we were just comfortable all the time, we'd just be the same old, same old.
In about 18 months, I started with this card here, and then quickly I had to change it and add a new card, and then double it, and then I actually tripled it when I redid my card again. So over 18 months I've had to up.
Actually working with Tony Robbins directly on his team back in the late 80s, early 90s. I've done a ton of something called landmark education, just a ton of what he would call, tell me what he did. And I looked at it a little bit deeper, and I have to say it's been very profound for me. His technique was able to kind of what I would call pull out from the roots what was really going on at a childhood level that wasn't obvious to me. It didn't take long to get there. It didn't take long to recreate that experience. And now I have something that I can work with that, you know, anytime I experience any type of conflict or any type of tension or just anything that I feel is not in alignment with my flow and my peace of mind, I can use this physical technique that he showed me, and it's really made a difference for me. So I'm looking forward to working with him more. I'm looking forward to experiencing more of what he has to offer, and this is just phase 1 of our working relationship.
So one of the benefits of working with Tim is that he actually starts working on the mental, on the aspect of what's going on in people's head, what are the roadblocks, and eliminating them before we even do anything else. Tools to decrease or eliminate the anxiety when it resurfaces, you know, in certain situations. And you know, being creative and driven when you're stressed at the same time is kind of having a foot on the accelerator and a foot on the brake at the same time.
And I wish I would have done it sooner, but it's never too late to improve and become a better person, become a better business person. I highly recommend it. I love it, and I want everybody to work with Tim, and I wish Tim all the best.
Goals and exceed those goals, and I'm very excited about this upcoming seminar with upon manifestation, and that's going to be.
I would recommend that you definitely take the course, even though it's a big financial and time investment. It'll definitely pay off, and it'll give you long-lasting results that a lot of the other programs out there might give you short-term results, but this one I've noticed will give you the long-term results that you probably want.
If you have an opportunity to work with Tim, don't hesitate to do so. Good people, good knowledge, a wealth of knowledge, and understanding the human challenges that we all face on.
I think Tim is a gem of the rough. He's an extraordinary trainer. He's someone that can really help people move through their limitations and their blocks. He takes kind of a spiritual Zen approach to what he does, and you know, I don't know that you can really put a price on how the impact of what he's going to do for you makes a difference long term. I'm looking forward to working with him more. I would encourage you to take a closer look at what he has to offer and sign up for his classes, sign up for his courses, and see how it can make a difference for you.
And being creative and driven when you're stressed at the same time is kind of having a foot on the accelerator and a foot on the brake at the same time. You just wear out the mechanics. You either have to...
All these positive changes in my life, whether it was a new job, we were able to start thinking about, because of my transition in between my jobs, I was worried about money, and I had fears of whether or not I was going to be able to pay my bills at the end of the month. And through his training and his positive techniques and the way you think about things, I started to notice that everything kind of started to take a positive turn in my finances, in my social life, at work especially, and just a more positive way of life in general. So I definitely